Welcome to the Migu run Skyrunner World Series and to one of the most iconic mountains in the world, Olympus, and the biggest skyrunning event in Greece, the 14th Olympus Marathon. Greece hosted the first ever ancient Olympic Games in order to honour Zeus and all the gods who, according to the mythology, were living in Olympus. The race provides a unique opportunity to explore the beauty and history of the Greek mythical mountain whilst running a 44-kilometre route. The mountain, apart from being a national park, is listed as a World Natural Heritage Monument by UNESCO. The Olympus Marathon was the fourth event in June as part of the Migu Run Skyrunner World Series. The event was a great chance for the Greek athletes to compete against the pros and for the organisers to showcase the beauty and challenges of this mythical mountain.
It's very important for us that 14th Olympus Marathon. Our race is a part of Migu Run Skyrunner World Series. We have a lot of experience collected from the years before, so we believe that we can have a very good result.
In this unique race, the runners have a chance to follow historic paths and pass through some of the most beautiful scenery with tremendous views. Top athletes from around the world were at the event, all eager to claim the coveted title. Among them, Arit Zagir, Jessid Hernandez and Julian Martinez have come from Spain, as well as Kirill Nikolov from Bulgaria in the men's category. In the women's race, amongst the favourites were Hilary Allen from the USA, Ragnar de Bats from the Netherlands and Sola Laura from Spain.
I'm really looking forward to it. I've got good feelings, I'm in a good shape, so I think everything's possible.
I feel quite strong. We will see tomorrow. The trip has been quite long, but anyway, there are no excuses and I will try to push hard tomorrow and see what happens. Yeah, I think that not only in Greece, I think that Olympus is world famous. It's a mythical mountain and it's quite exciting to be here. I think and I believe that the most strong guy tomorrow is going to be Dimitris. He is Greek, he knows this as his house, his own house.
Maybe my strong part is not the uphill, so I will probably do a lonely race to the top because the other better guys from me will be in front, and I will try to do what I can on the big downhill. It's a big downhill.
Ragnar de Bats is second in the overall rankings at the moment and is one of the favourites to win here. Let's meet her.
I'm Ragnar de Bats, I'm 38 years old and I'm from the Netherlands. I actually started running in 2009, which was the year when I did my first race. It was in Spain, at the coast, a race called La Foradada. My first sky race was in maybe 2011. It was a sky race Boliviana in the Catalan Pyrenees. I'm a mother, so all the time that I've got left, I spend with my little daughter. When I'm racing, I feel loaded with energy. Normally, during a race, I try to feel this energy and to keep feeling it, so not to get tired, but to just enjoy the race and feel powered, energized. I think maybe to start with like half marathon sky races and get out there, get to the mountains and just try it out, you will love it. Normally I feel concentrated, so no other emotions. The day before I feel nervous, but at the morning it's just calm and concentrated.
"766 athletes from 25 countries were on the starting line for the 2017 race. 44 kilometres lay ahead of them with the mighty Olympus to conquer. Just after 6 in the morning, the athletes were ready to start, and there was much anticipation amongst the competitors ahead of the race.
I feel very excited. It's a race I've done a lot of research into, and there's some great elites coming out today, so I'm really excited to be running with them, running with the gods as well, so all in all, really excited to run the race.
I've been preparing quite well, I know the course, I think I have a very good chances to win, so I'm feeling good.
The race started on road and crossed Dion village before hitting the country road towards the mountain. In this first part, Greek hero Dimitri Theodorakakos was leading, with Aritz Aguirre and Julian Martinez behind, chasing him down. In the women's race, Ragnar de Bats led, with Glikaria Zia and Hilary Allen following her. At 5 kilometres, the athletes reached the Olympus foothills. From there, it was pure skyrunning all the way. After approximately 2.5 hours of uphill running, the first athletes arrived at the Muses Plateau. This is the highest part of the mountain, with the Zeus Throne peak above it at the western end. First to arrive was Aritz Aguirre, ahead of Dimitri Theodorakakos, who was suffering with stomach problems, and in third position it was Jessid Hernandez. In the women's category, Ragnar de Bats arrived first, followed by Glikaria Zia, Sola Laura in third, and Hilary Allen in fourth. When the athletes arrived at the Muses Plateau, the highest and maybe the most difficult point of the Olympus Marathon, they had already covered half the distance of the race. It was an important point in the race, and it also served as a feeding station for the athletes. In the men's race, Aritz Aguirre was looking strong and had his eye on breaking the course record. 10 minutes behind him, it was Dimitri Theodorakakos, followed by Jessid Hernandez, who was within 30 seconds of Theodorakakos. In the women's category, Ragnar de Bats was leading, with Glikaria Zia 5 minutes behind her. Could the Greek champion reel her in during the second half of the race? After leaving the refuge at the plateau, the trail climbed further up to the pass just below Zeus's Throne before the second part of the race got underway in earnest. There was a long, winding descent to the finish to navigate. With heavy, tired legs from the climb, the athletes had to contend with some steep, downhill sections. Firstly in the alpine section of Olympus, then through to the fir forest, and finally in Enipes Canyon. 12 months ago, Theodorakakos managed to overtake the record holder Jessid Hernandez during this downhill section. Could he once again show his class on the downhill sections? Entering Enipes Canyon marked the last 10 kilometres of the race to the finish line in Litochoro. It was a real test to the end, with the hot and humid weather and a fast 2-kilometre road section to the Olympus Marathon finish. Dimitri Theodorakakos and Glikaria Zia struggled with their energy levels in Enipes Canyon and couldn't keep their pace up. Arriving at the finish, it was Aritz Aguirre who cut the finish line tape first in a time of 4 hours and 24 minutes, an impressive new record. He led from start to finish to beat Jessid Hernandez by 9 minutes, whilst third went to Kirill Nikolov. In the women's race, not to be outdone, Ragnar de Bats also broke the course record, finishing in a time of 5 hours and 18 minutes. Second went to Sola Laura with 5 hours and 32 minutes, and just 5 minutes later, Hilary Allen crossed the finish line.
I'm very happy about everything, about really enjoying the race, because I have enjoyed the race from the beginning to the end. No, okay, maybe not to the end, because last 4 kilometers was the hell, very hot. I'm very happy also because I win, And I'm also very happy because I beat the record. I'm very good, a very good record. And I have no words. I mean, when you are happy, you forget about everything, and that's it.
Last year I was third in the overall World Cup, so it's not a surprise, but of course I'm happy with the race and with the result.
I'm very happy and very pleased. I felt confident about the race, but of course I didn't know how it was going to be. I think I've done a good climb. It was just amazing, the views at the top, so I just felt great. And the downhill was very tough, very long, but my legs were okay, so I could run fast, and so I arrived well. Somebody told me, run like a goddess, and I thought that's what I'm going to do. And it's a very special place because of the gods. There's a special energy here, so it's a great place, yeah.
It was a demanding and tough race under the Greek blue sky, and the event concluded at the prize giving at the Mountain of Greek Gods. Now let's see the Sky Classic Series rankings after 4 of the 11 events for 2017. In the men's category, Agir Aritz keeps hold of the lead, followed by Kirill Nikolov and Julian Lurizia. In the women's category, Maite Mayora is leading with 220 points, Ragnar de Batz is second with 188 points, whilst Megan Kimmel is in third. Well, that's all regarding the Olympus Marathon, but the Migu Run Skyrunner World Series continues around the globe and takes in some truly iconic races. After the Buff Epic Trail and the Hike Trail Vanois, the next episode of the MRSWS will be in Gran Paradiso, the first extreme race of the season.